Hello, everyone. Welcome to the live stream. Today, we are going to be giving away some free stuff. So, I know that's always exciting, but welcome. We will be doing a live feeding. We will be giving away some free stuff. We'll be talking about shrimp, but my name's Kyle from Poseidon's Pets. Welcome to the live stream. How's everybody doing? Go ahead and get some things going for you. I need to drop some food in this tank. Hope everybody's having a good evening. Hey, Brandon, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Hope everybody has been well. I know it's been a few weeks since I've done a live stream. Wasn't feeling the greatest. Had some stuff going on with my voice, my throat, but I'm doing good now. So welcome. Mark Shelley, how are you, sir? Welcome to the stream. Let's go ahead and get some food in this tank so that way you guys can see all of these beautiful shrimp in this tank. 2 seconds. Today we are feeding some Complete Envy by Shrimp Envy. Definitely some good stuff. So we'll see how quick the shrimp can get to this food. And already they're off. So how's everybody been? It's been 3 weeks since our last live stream. Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. Hopefully everyone was able to get some shrimp for Black Friday. You know, I saw all the Black Friday sales for shrimp, for all the other stuff, and I was like, okay, I gotta order something. Gotta get me some new shrimp. I went to Shrimp Envy's website, and I've been eyeing some orange eye red devils for a long time, and I saw they were on there. Saw the discounts were good. Saw that they had that extra percentage off, and I was like, okay, I got to get me a 5-pack. So I got these 5-gallon tanks I've had set up for a while. Got a mix of ADA and Brightwell in there. I'm like, I got to get me some shrimp for these tanks. So I went ahead and I got 5 orange eye red devils from Rob over at Complete Envy, and they came in looking amazing. Had a little problem with some shipping. There was some water in the box. Some of the water got out of the bag, but they still had enough water for me to drip acclimate them. So went ahead and dripped them overnight, and they're doing great. They're just bouncing around their tank, colored up really nice, and everything looks good. So super excited for that. Won't be doing a video on it because we had to do an emergency excavation of the shrimp into the tank, but they're looking good. So I'll give you guys an update once they get settled, and maybe once that colony gets going and I get some berries, then we'll do a video on the orange eye red devils. All right, looks like we got a few people in here. I was a little worried. I turned on the live stream and I had one person, and I know it's Amber, so I'm like, oh no, after 3 weeks, everybody's forsaken me. I went away for too long. I'm sorry. I wasn't feeling well. And then time change screwed me up because we don't change time. So I know everybody else in the world has changed their clocks and we stayed the same. So that threw me off a little bit. Let's see. We got Sketty Nona in here. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Rob from Shrimp Envy. Thank you for the shrimp. They look amazing. Tim Giuseppe. Welcome. Big Shrimpin'. What up, y'all? Jeff Kane. Lady Rorschach, how are you? Robert Redmond, how are you, sir? Welcome to the stream. Rob says, glad you like them, Kyle. They look awesome. I'm super excited for them. Can't wait to have some babies. You know, they're doing good. And the package, everything was packaged very nicely. Everything looked good. So how was everybody's Thanksgiving? Did anybody get shrimp for Black Friday? Anybody get some new shrimp? What kind of new shrimp did you get? They're going to town on this food. It's been a few days. So I've been trying something new. Back in the day, about a year ago, I used to feed every other day and I would alternate with powdered foods. So I'd feed a pellet, skip a day, feed powdered foods, skip a day, feed a pellet. So I went back to that cycle. I was talking to Jamie Anderson and he was doing the same thing. And I'm like, I don't know why I went away from that. It was working really well. So sometimes we try new things and we think it's working, but it's really not. Because I was feeding every day thinking, hey, this is doing good, but haven't seen the success that I've wanted. So I figure I'll go back to, my old motto of a hungry shrimp is a healthy shrimp. So that goes back to fish keeping too. If you got hungry fish, they're healthy shrimp. So I'll get right into it. We are on the road to 5,000 subscribers. So at 5,000, we're going to be doing a big giveaway. If this is your first time to my stream, to my channel, then you are unaware of our accomplishments and what we're trying to do. So we are trying to get 5,000 subs. So that way we can do this bigger giveaway. So in anticipation of 5,000 subs and my way of giving back to you guys for being loyal to me over the last few years, I wanted to do weekly giveaways. Besides the last 3 weeks, we won't talk about that. Thanksgiving, all that fun stuff. So we're going to be doing weekly giveaways up until that 5,000 mark. We're going to do a big giveaway. So today we are giving away some stuff from Shrimp Envy. So thank you so much to our sponsor, Rob over at Shrimp Envy, and Cherie for donating stuff to help us out with this giveaway. So once we get a few more people in here, once we get the ball rolling, we'll pick that winner. We'll get that going with the giveaway. Now, you guys haven't seen this tank in a while. I know my coal tank is the tank that I like to showcase off the most, but let me know if you guys see anything in this particular group of shrimp that maybe you've never seen before. I'll give you a minute, but I'm definitely excited for it because I thought I only had males of this type of shrimp, but there is a female in there and she is definitely happy to be alive and in this tank. Catch up on chat while you guys make your guesses. Big Shrimp said, I got a new ball python. She just showed up. That's exciting. I've got chinchillas, so I've always been a little hesitant about getting snakes, and I know my wife won't let me. Amber says, I spent far too much money at PetSmart on Black Friday. Definitely. We still didn't get the 125 gallon. And Rob spots it right away. Yes, there's a buried black calcio female in here. So for the longest time, I thought all of my black calcios were simply male. So with that, I'm tempted to pull those black calcios out and start a colony by themselves. But if you look, I don't feel like they're true calcios. So they have some white pigmentation on them, almost like a cross. So they have been in this tank for a while. That could mean that they came from a dragon blood female that was crossed with maybe a crystal black or a tiger, but it doesn't have the complete, black calcio genes or blue dragon blood genes. The other thing too is I found a blue dragon blood in this tank not too long ago. I haven't seen it in a while, so I wonder if it grew up and darkened up to where it was more of a black dragon blood, but you can definitely see some interesting combinations in this tank. There are a lot of Tang Tais, a lot of what I'm guessing to be like Caridina Marii combinations, which I think right up top there, that's that blue I was talking about. I'm going to slap the macro lens on the camera because this is Can't see anything with this. You can see them, but you can't tell what they are. Amber says, don't forget to check out Shrimp Envy. Who loves shrimp? I love shrimp. Brandon guessed with the Fancy Tiger. So no, my Fancy Tigers still have not buried up. So I'm thinking that they are all male as well. We'll see what time tells. Big Shrimpin says Black Friday deal for the snake. Also ordered some yellow Neils from Grant. Yeah, Grant had a good sale going on as well. There was quite a few sales going on. I know Rob from Flip Aquatics dressed up as a giant shrimp. So did LRB, Lucas Bretts. So cool stuff going on. You know, we have too much fun in the shrimp hobby. I'm going to grab that macro lens so we can get a better shot at these guys before they decide to take that pellet and run. My ADD is hitting hard today, so if I'm up and down, I apologize. See if I can sit still. Yeah, not sure if you guys heard me, but the ADD is getting me today. So if I'm bouncing all around, I apologize. I'll do my best to sit still. So slapping that macro lens on there, you can definitely get a better idea of the shrimp that are in this tank. But these guys look awesome. And this is just the byproduct of what happens when you have as many shrimp tanks as I do. You'll get certain genetics, certain variations of shrimp that you just don't want in that tank anymore. And instead of setting up a completely different tank for them, they go into a mixed Caridina tank, or a coal tank is usually what they're referred to as. So this is my coal tank, and there is all kinds of shrimp in here. So Caridina serrata, Caridina maryi, crystal blacks, crystal reds, blue bolts, fancy black tigers, tangerine tigers, all kinds of stuff. So Pimpin' Shrimp says, hey, fish people. Brandon's got a shrimp question for us. I've only got male crystals and was considering moving them with another. I've got blue steels, cheetahs, and red galaxy fish bones. Which one should I add to? So I would suggest maybe not adding to the colony that you have going on now, but separating into a whole nother tank. So instead of taking those male crystals and adding them to one of your other tanks, why not add a female of one of each? So take one female blue steel, take one cheetah, take one red galaxy fishbone, add it to the crystal black tank, see what happens. If you want to focus more on like a controlled breeding experiment, crossbreeding, I believe blue steels already have some crystal black genes in them. Don't quote me on that. Not 100%. You know how it is with genetics, but you can always get away with just moving them to the blue steel tank and seeing what happens. But they're your shrimp. Do what you feel is best. But looking at this tank, my advice would be is mix them all. Take a female from each tank, add it to your crystals. The only thing is you don't want to have a male heavy tank with one female, because that one female is going to get stressed out. She's going to get overran by those males. So you may have to thin your males out a little bit. I didn't level the table today. So we're jerking a little bit. But I hope everybody is doing well and all their shrimp are doing well. I recently decided to hook up a canister filter on this 29 gallon. So I have a Fluval 407 on this 29 gallon. I stuffed it with Biohome. I stuffed it with some ceramic rings as well as some matrix. And I put 4 bags of Brightwell soil in there to help buffer because the soil in this tank is starting to get old. So instead of swapping the soil out in the tank, I added it to the canister filter. So I've got quite a bit of new soil in this tank. I'm hoping it'll refresh everything, help to pull that pH down a little bit. But canister filter is working good as of right now. I went ahead and took one of the sponge filters out. So I've got three sponges in there as well as the canister filter. And I'm slowly going to remove those sponge filters and just have the canister after a little bit. This cough, it's driving me crazy. Looks like we got some new people in here. Amazing Diver Man, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Tim, welcome, sir. Hope you're having a good day at work. Thanks for popping in. Crown Tail, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Joe Coffee said, "This is my shrimp. There are many like it, but this one is mine. My shrimp is my best friend. I must master it as I must master my life. My shrimp without me is useless. Without my shrimp, I am useless." Gosh, yeah, and that's why I haven't been streaming the last few weeks. It hurts to talk. I don't know what happened. Call it allergies or what. Pimpin' Shrimp says, "You should be able to drink that water." Yeah, gotta watch out. Can't breathe it. If you start breathing it, that's when Joe finished it. Without my shrimp, I am useless. Hi, first time just up. Well, thank you. Appreciate it. Hope you enjoy the content. Tim says hello to everybody. Hey, Matt. How are you, sir? Welcome to the stream. Says, "I'm driving, but I'm here. Best shrimp for a super newbie, and go." Top 3 easy shrimp. So my best advice for a new shrimp keeper is know your water parameters. So know what water parameters you're going to be putting your shrimp in. If you're using tap water, do you have hard water? Do you have soft water? Because it really depends on your water source on what kind of shrimp you can keep. Now, with that being said, unless you have super soft acidic tap water, Neocaridina shrimp are going to be the easiest. I have neos that have lived in Caridina parameters. I have neos that have lived in Arizona tap water and remineralized RO and Florence tap water, which is over 1200 TDS. Neos are super hardy. Depends on where you get them from as well. If you want to go ahead and get like 20 neos and slowly acclimate them to your city's water, more than likely you're going to get a few that survive to start a colony. You may have some deaths. You may lose quite a bit of them. It just depends on your tap water. Amber says, "Oh, we did get a new pet last week. Fishward, the beta. Sorry. Yes, Fishward. We got a new, what was that? Half Moontail, I believe. Amazing Diver says, "I deal with salty shrimp but never done freshwater." So they're pretty simple. If you have a salt tank, then you can do Caridina shrimp. It's the same concept. Basically, you're starting with pure RO water. You have a buffering substrate that wants to lower the pH of your water. So a lot of us use a volcanic ash substrate like either ADA Amazonia, Akadama, or Brightwell. And with that substrate, it lowers the pH below 6. So whereas salt water, you want to use a buffering substrate like crushed coral or live rock to help buffer the substrate up to that harder water. But same concept. You're going to start with RO, and then you're going to add your remineralizer to get a certain GH as well as TDS. So if you can do saltwater, you can do fancy shrimp like this. It's just going to take a little bit of time and a little bit of investment in some equipment. Basic stuff though. You just need a gram scale, a TDS pen, GH kit, and a RO system, or distilled water, some water source that's simple. Brandon says, "What's up, Crip? Still waiting on that genetics video." Yeah, he's been building that video for a while now. Yes, the emoji bomb. So thank you to all my members. If you would like to become a member of the Poseidon's Pets Posse and have all of these emojis, feel free to do so now. We are one member away from a new emoji, believe it or not. And we got 2 new emojis from our last stream 3 weeks ago. We got little cows. So we got little cow emojis. Oh yeah, baby cow. Lady Rorschach says, listening while having an early dinner, using the last of the Thanksgiving turkey for homemade turkey soup. Use the bones to make the broth. There you go. That's the best part of Thanksgiving. Amazing Diver says, how about using RODI? What you think best KH and pH is for some easy shrimp? It all depends on how in depth you want to go. So if you want super simple, test your tap water, see what your GH and KH is. If you already know, if your pH is above 7, GH above 6, KH above 0, then I would do Neocardinas. If your pH is below 7, your GH is below 5 and no KH, then do Cardinas. You just have to get buffering substrate. And then at that point, you wouldn't even really need to, use RODI. It's better to start with 0 and then add up. So whatever you feels best. Neocardina are like your cherry shrimp, your blue dreams, sun-kissed, pumpkin shrimp. It's been a long time since I've dealt with Neos. That's what I started with, though. It's a good stepping stone. But if you're already into saltwater, just skip the Neo stage, go straight to Caridina. You're going to like it better because you have way more color options like these guys. If you do the Neos, they're more solid colors. You don't have as many patterns and varieties. So from coming off of saltwater with all your colorful fish, you'd probably get bored with Neos fast and get into Caridina anyways. So I would say just make that jump. Just skip the Neo step and go into Caridina shrimp. So your Caridina shrimp are going to be like your crystal blacks, crystal reds, red King Kongs, black King Kongs, Pentos, orange eye blue tigers. So there's all kinds. Chris, how are you? Chris says I'm salty. Amber with the correction. Oh, get burned. Joe says, I've got a fever and the only cure is more shrimp emojis. Need more cowbell. More cowbell. Paracaridina is a different shrimp altogether. So it's like Caridina serrata, Caridina cantonensis, Caridina maryi. So your serrata and your maryi are going to be your tiger shrimp. So serrata is going to be like your aura blues, your tangerine tigers, your green apples, to where your maryi are going to be more of like your blue tigers, red tigers, wild type tigers. So there's 2 different kinds. The Caridina serrata, like your tangerine tigers, they're very hardy. They would be in the easy scale, I would say you have your Neocaridina. You would have your Caridina serrata, like tangerine tigers. Then you would have your Neocaridina or your Caridina cantonensis and maryi. And then you would get into like your hybrids, like the Caridina maryi, cantonensis hybrids, like Pintos and stuff like that. So it just all depends on how in depth you want to go into it. With like I said, with coming off of saltwater, it's going to be a learning curve, but I don't think you would struggle with it. If you can do salt, you can do Caridina shrimp. Neil Mitchell says, hello. Yes, Caridina shrimp. East to west. College shrimp are easy. Yeah, I can type it out for you too. So Caridina Cantonensis. I'm going to get you close. Don't quote me on the spelling. Yeah. You can do a little research. There's a lot of resource out there for Caridina shrimp. You know, pH below 6, and then a GH from 4 to 6, and that's it. And then you need a buffering substrate to keep your pH stable. So like Brightwell Florin Vulcanite, ADA Amazonia. There's some versions of Akadama, which is a bonsai tree or bonsai plant soil. General hardness. Usually it's done in points or degrees, depending on where you're from. If you're in the States, usually it's done in points, like 1 to 10. So if you get a GH test kit, usually a liquid GH test kit, it's going to tell you what the general hardness of the water is. KH is your carbonate hardness, which is your buffering. So salt water uses more carbonates because you want to buffer your pH above 7. So for a Caridina tank, we want the opposite. We want no carbonates. We want no buffering capacity whatsoever because we want that acidity. We want to drop below 7. Didn't know you were going to science class today, did you? And it took me a long time to understand that concept. It's a triangle. So you have like your general hardness, or you have your pH, and then you have your carbonate hardness and your general hardness. And somewhere in between here is what references your pH. So it looks like an onion. It's like an onion. Olga's like an onion. Yeah, so if you understand the pH scale, then you'll get it. You want no carbonates. You don't want to buffer your water up whatsoever. You want that low pH. These guys are going to town. I'm loving the tiger mixes we're getting in here. You can see a lot of those tang ties. Tater Salad, how are you, sir? Welcome to the stream. Brian Whitcraft, how are you? Welcome. Olga's like onions. What about parfaits? Everybody loves parfaits. You know, cakes have layers too, Shrek. What is that guy? I see you in there. That actually might be one of the Tangerine Tigers I called today. Colored up in this tank. So you'll notice they still have a few red calcios in here, and a lot of them, you see on its butt there, on its tail, it has a white spot on it. So to me, that's a sign that that is not a true red calcio. It has been crossed with something else. So I need to go through to my red calcio tank because I have a few of them in there that has that red or white spot on there, and we don't want that. Right up front, you can see there's a Tangerine Tiger crystal black cross, it looks like. So definitely cool to see some of the variations that come out of this tank, because I pretty much took all my shrimp and put them in here. So one day we're gonna have all kinds of stuff. Look at you, Tater. The Tater Salad, giving away memberships. It's so nice. What a nice guy. So thank you so much, Tater, for the gifted subs. Tater just gifted 5 subs for you guys. Neil Mitchell got one. John Morgan. Ryan got another one. New local Austin. I see you guys. If you're in here, you must be lurking, getting memberships without even saying anything. Casual Aquatics. Diverman says, is there a substrate that naturally buffers and is good to keep for plants? Any specific plants do better than others, or ones do to definitely stay away from due to the pH drop? So plants love acid. Plants absolutely love acidic environments. So if you have ever grown a garden, if you've ever grown any type of like house plant, you'll know that they like acid. That's why if you put your coffee grounds in your plants, they do well. So most plants will do okay in a low pH environment. Depends on your lighting and CO2 levels for most aquatic plants. So coming from saltwater plants are going to be a little bit more of a struggle than the shrimp, I believe, for you. And that just goes down to lighting, because trying to balance out the right amount of light without algae is a struggle. You don't have to go out and buy like this nice Kessel light unless you're going to do CO2 with it. And usually for shrimp, you don't want to run CO2, because when you have the CO2 injection turned off for the evening, then you'll start to notice the pH swings, and that's not good for the shrimp. So low tech setups are best with shrimp, which means most basic plants, you know, your Java ferns, your Nubius, your floating plants, dwarf Sagittarius, mosses. So you can do all kinds of plants. And then substrate, I'll type it out for you. Brightwell Aquatics. Florin Vulcanite is a good one. It's kind of expensive right now, and it's not the favorite by everybody, but it does the job. And others will argue that it's good stuff. 88 Amazonia used to be the standard, but lately hasn't had the same quality as what everybody's used to. And then Akadama, you're just going to have to find a trusted brand for that, because that is just, what am I doing? Akadama is a orchid substrate made from volcanic ash, I think, as well. And it's used for orchid plants. So you can find it. It's just finding one that people recommend in shrimp tanks is the harder part. Welcome everybody who just jumped in. Looks like we got Jamie Anderson. Robert Redmond's back again. Jamie's addicted to the new Modern Warfare that just came out. Big Shrimpin says, actually, you don't even have to be present to be gifted a membership. That makes sense, because a lot of those people I haven't seen talk today. Rabbit homesteading with the square. Welcome. Looks like it's a hand waving. Pimpin' Trump says that. Master Aquatics, Eduardo. How are you, Eduardo? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, thanks again, Tater, for those gifted memberships. You're too kind, man. Definitely appreciate it. So that should unlock the new emoji. So thank you, Tater, for the unlock of the new emoji. Let's go ahead and throw our placeholder, the Poseidon's pet symbol, on there. Gonna double check, make sure it's unlocked real quick. Not sure how the gifted subs work for stuff like that, but we'll double check real quick. I thought we were a lot farther away for our next emoji. Maybe I missed it. Yeah, see, it just updated. Okay. So we need 7 more members needed is what it says. So because we lost 16 members from the last stream, we had to start over. Okay. So 7 more members. And I don't even know if that is real life, because that says emoji 10. Let's count our emojis. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're already on 10. So it's going to be 7 plus another more. Yeah. So we've got a little bit of a road to go. Little road for the next emoji. We'll have to catch back up to our original spot before we know where we're at. I'll go ahead and update that. We're going to go ahead and change that to a question mark. Only question mark more members until the next emoji. I'll put 7 because that's what it says. Only 7 question mark more members until our next emoji, because it is still up in the air. But if you are just joining us, we are on the road to 5,000 subscribers. So if you have not subscribed, if you have not hit the like button, if you have not hit that bell, go do so right now, right this second. because once we get to 5,000 subs, we're going to be doing a big giveaway. We're going to be giving away a bunch of stuff for you guys. So, go ahead, subscribe to my channel. We're almost there. We're not far off. But I'm doing weekly giveaways as long as my busy schedule and my health permits it. I know the last 3 weeks was not feeling well, had some stuff going on for Thanksgiving, as well as I'm sure what you guys have. So we did have some time off, but weekly giveaways until we hit that 5,000 mark. And then I know a few folks had mentioned that they wanted to donate and assist with the giveaway. So we will cross that bridge when we get there and see who wants to give some stuff away. But I will be giving some moss away, some shrimp. We'll see what I have at that time, depending on the time frame of when that happens. But today we are going to be giving away some stuff from Shrimp Envy. So thanks to our sponsor, Rob over at Robin Tree over at Shrimp Envy for their donations. Definitely appreciate it. And look at that, Rabbit Homesteading with the super chat. You're amazing. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Rabbit says, I could comment unless the super chat phone being weird. I just set up Neo and Guppy tanks, have lots of plants, hope it works. Can't type rest with number. Oh no, I'm sorry. Well, I appreciate the super chat nonetheless, but I hope your new Neo setup with your Guppy tank works out well, and I hope you could figure out the live chat and don't have to keep sending me money for every chat you have. But I definitely appreciate it. All right, let's catch up on chat here. Diverman says, hoping to get some tanks up and running for Christmas. Thanks for the info. Yep, no problem. Glad to help. Hey, Yellowstone, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Eduardo. Let's see. Sean says, is fun being had? Yes, fun is being had all the time. I'm glad to be back here. So definitely appreciate you guys jumping in here, hanging out with me. I enjoy the live streams as much as you do. I have a lot of fun, even though I'm just talking to myself. Matt says, 7 more. Let's go. Jamie says, since you missed 2 streams since I last won, am I eligible? Oops, I don't have the ticker on. There we go. This week we are doing US only, so maybe I'll open it back up to Canada next week, Jamie. But I'm definitely glad that you won. I was excited for you. Amber says, ha, 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 Jamie, maybe, but probably not. I got Christmas presents to buy. I don't got money to be shipping to Canada every week. Oh, Tater, you're breaking my heart, man. Tater says, but nothing for us Europeans. Unsubscribe. So Tater, once I get my stickers, which I've been procrastinating. Once I get my stickers going, then I'll send you out a sticker. Shouldn't be too much. They must have jacked the food when I wasn't looking. We got an empty dish. Tim Giuseppe, new member. Thank you so much, Tim, for the membership. You are amazing. Definitely appreciate it. And all proceeds do go back into my channel. They go towards giveaways for you guys, as well as just helping to keep the shrimp room running, because having as many tanks as I do, it doesn't pay for itself. Not yet. It will at some point, but as of right now, it does not. So thank you so much for the new membership. You're awesome. All right, so we will get the giveaway going underway here shortly. Let's see here. Go back to StreamYard. I thought you would want a sticker. Daniel Baez, how are you? Welcome to the stream. All right, let's see. So we still have a little bit of time. We got about 19 minutes into our stream. Is Papa Shrimp, is he still streaming? I know he was having some struggles lately. Let's see. Fish Fam Link. Is he on today? I got a time frame. Calendar. If you would like to continue the fun after my stream, go to Fish Fam Link. And you yourself can find even more YouTube streamers. Yeah. All kinds of good stuff. All right. Happy birthday. Whose birthday? Kayla Aquatics. Is it his birthday? Uh-oh. Why is my stream crossed out? Did I miss it? 5 to 6? No, we're good. I have to ask Matt. Matt, you still in here? Why's my stream crossed out? Yeah, it says Papa Shrimp from 6 to 7 as well as Wine Wednesday. So he is going to be streaming here in about 18 minutes, but we'll get this giveaway underway. And it looks like there's still some shrimp in the feeding dish. Let's see. What can I show you? The only problem is I could show you the Crystal Blacks. We could do that. Crystal Reds and Crystal Blacks. All right. 2 seconds. Be right back. Don't leave me. I have attachment issues. Don't leave. Amber says, it's not crossed out. It's showing what time it is now. Oh, okay. Oh, that is terrible. That is a terrible, terrible camera angle. I only have a few more minutes on my camera. So I forgot to charge my phone before the stream. I'm going to take the macro lens off. Yeah, I sat down for about a half hour. Not too bad. I can probably get closer. Let's do that. Let's not knock over everything. So once again, we are feeding some complete envy from Shrimp Envy, which shrimp absolutely go crazy for this stuff. They love it. Joe says, whenever I check the calendar, the one that I would watch currently is always crossed out. Yeah, it just shows you how much I know. That's okay, though. Now we know. So for the longest time, I only had Crystal Blacks in this tank. So majority of the shrimp in this tank were all Crystal Blacks. So you can see that there's a mixed variety of shrimp in this tank. Or shouldn't say variety, I should say grade. So there's some higher grade shrimp in this tank and some lower grade shrimp in this tank. So definitely could start to separate these guys out, but they're doing pretty good. Just checking up. Geez, catching up on chat. Alberto says, hello, what's the topic? So today we are talking about shrimp and giving away some shrimp food. Joe says, you are not live now. This is only an illusion. I can believe that. I could get behind that. Hey, Rabbit. Okay, so I was streaming to Roku TV and could only use emoji or super chat from phone. Interesting. You can always try to chat through emojis. I'm sure we could figure it out. Thank you, Tater Salad. Yes, yes. Did you gift more? Tater, did you give more subs? And I didn't see? Tater, what are you doing? Well, thank you so much, Tater Salad, for gifting more of those subs. Let's see. Who did we get? All right. Looks like Lady Rorschach, Eduardo, Yellowstone, Big Shrimpin, Amazing Diver Man. That's awesome. Thanks, Tater. You're awesome, man. Appreciate it. We're getting deep here, Sean. Reality is based upon perception. How can you prove anyone else actually exists? You are all figments of imagination, of my imagination. All right, let me fix the camera again, and then we'll do this giveaway. Because I probably got about 5 minutes left on my phone. So this tank has been a good experiment tank for me. So I've been testing powdered food in this tank, and I've been feeding it every day. So this tank has been getting powdered flake food every day, and it's been doing good. The shrimp seem to be more active. I haven't really seen any deaths in this tank, and all I did was I'm feeding Bug Bites spirulina. So the Bug Bites powdered flakes I was feeding before had copper in it, had copper sulfate, which the amount of copper that's in there probably wasn't a lot. But at the same time, I didn't want it to build up in the tank and kill the shrimp. So I've been feeding the Bug Bites spirulina, just really fine powder, and just a pinch of it in this tank. And it seems to be doing well. I've been feeding it to the coal tank. I've been feeding it to the Neos, and I've got tons of babies in my Neo tank. So powdered fish flakes is like a Neo Viagra crack, whatever you want to call it. It's like my Neos are exploding. Tater is one grade A Tater. Thanks, Tater. Say that 3 times fast. Amber says, don't feel Kyle's crazy theory, Sean. All right. So are you guys ready to win some stuff? Who wants free stuff? I can't hear you. No, seriously, I can't. It's a one-sided conversation. That's been that way for forever. Hey, Dr. Andrew, how are you? It's not your first time here. Lies and slander. Welcome to the stream. Not Dr. Andrew, sorry. Let's see. Rabbit says, I tried emojis, anyways, Neos and Guppies at a 55, but have them both in separate tanks. Also in case Guppies eat them. So far, so good, but too soon to see baby Neos. You'll see them eventually. They'll come. Pimpa Trump says, free stuff. Amber says, I want free stuff. No, I buy all your stuff. You get enough free stuff. Hey, Laura, how are you? Yeah, they do look like yours, right? I wonder where you got your crystal shrimp from. Maybe from this tank. Dr. Anthony says, okay, 3rd time. Yes. I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. I was just giving you a hard time. It's all right. I called you Andrew to start, so we're even. Rabbit says, if I get free stuff, send to Amber Uziak. Okay, I will. All right, so we are going to go ahead and get the giveaway underway. And today I want you guys to type, let's see. Let me get it going first. Let's see. What should we do? Come on, you got this. Gotta choose this broadcast. I'll keep it simple. I like it. Okay. All right, we're going to go ahead and take the shrimp away. Goodbye, shrimp. Bye. Oh, I'm giant. I was giant before. That's all right. I was calling Matt from Fish Fam. I was calling him Mark. There's too many Marks in the shrimp world. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and do a share screen. Oh, they changed it to present. Or maybe it was always present. Chrome tab. Giveaway tool. And bam. So what we are going to go do is that working? Can you see this? Yeah, you guys can see this. So hashtag shrimp. If you would like to enter, go ahead and hit hashtag shrimp. If you are outside of the continental US, I apologize. The giveaway does not apply to you. I still love you. I just cannot ship outside of the continental US states. So feel free to hit hashtag shrimp in the comments now. Blow it up. You can type it as many times as you want. You will only be entered once. While you guys do that, let me grab the fun mystery bag of free stuff and see what you're going to win. What are they going to win, Bob? What are they winning today? Thanks for turning it over to me, Kyle. Today they are going to win a brand new car. So you're not going to win a car. We got our bag of goodies. That I dropped. It's fine. It's fine. It'll be all right. All right. Hashtag shrimp. Got 20 entries, 33 of you. I am going to guess that the remaining 13, 14 people are outside of the US and are not participating. So last chance, if you are in the continental US and would like to win some free stuff in anticipation of our 5,000 subscriber giveaway, type hashtag shrimp. Hashtag shrimp, that's it. Nothing less, nothing more. If you type hashtag shrimp, not going to work. Hashtag tree, not going to work. Hashtag I love shrimp, that's not going to work either. Has to be hashtag shrimp. Jamie says, I entered. That's fine. You can enter. If you would like to play for fun, just know that I will have to re-roll it, and please tell me if you are not in the U.S. All right. Give you guys a few more minutes. Let's go ahead and take this guy off. Now we're back to Big Kyle. I'm too fat for this. All right. Oh, make sure my address isn't on there. You guys ready? Yeah. Huh? What's it gonna be, huh? What's it gonna be? What are we giving away? Oh, I got something. I got something good. You ready? All right. What do we got? We got some Growth Envy from Shrimp Envy. So thank you, Robin Shree over at Shrimp Envy for being our sponsors today. And if you would like to see our sponsors, you can go ahead and use Nightbot. To all of my admins out there, as well as that should work as well. So sponsors for Poseidon's Pets, we have, oops, that is my membership. We have Lucky Aquatics, so if you would like to get some shrimp from Lucky Aquatics, go ahead and check their page out, as well as Shrimp Envy. Thank you so much, Cherie and Rob, for all of the stuff. So we'll go back to our giveaway now. Ba-da-ba. We got 23 entries. Are you guys ready? Are you ready for some Growth Envy? So Growth Envy is a protein supplement food that promotes shrimp growth. Ingredients are mulberry, nettle, pea protein, spirulina, kale, moringa, spinach, dandelion, chlorella, bee pollen, kelp, alfalfa, wheatgrass, montmorillonite, calcium, amino acids, aloe vera, beta-glucan, trace minerals, Ooh, you got me there. Mironacutin. Mironacutin. Chitin yeast and probiotics. Feeding instructions: feed 1 pellet per 20 to 30 shrimp once per week. Remove any uneaten food after 2 to 3 hours. Best before 8/20/24. Growth Envy could be yours for the low price of #shrimp. Okay, I wish you all the best of luck. Thank you to everybody who is in here. Last chance, #shrimp. Go ahead, throw it in there. Sorry, I saw Jamie's comment. If I win, I'll donate it to Rob. Okay, here we go. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Drum roll, please. Who do we got? And winner, Sketty Nona. There we go. Congratulations, Sketty Nona. You are the brand new owner of Growth Envy. My brain's turning off. I had to look at that 3 times tonight. Yay! You get a brand new car. No, this isn't The Price is Right. You didn't roll 100. So congratulations, Sketty. That's awesome. Go ahead and email me your information. And I will get that out to you tomorrow. So congrats. That's awesome. As long as you're in the continental U.S., which I'm pretty sure you are. All right, let's catch up on trap. Oh, my phone died. You guys get me. That's it. All right. Sean says, well, I have no shrimp, so entering makes no sense. You can still use it for fish. Fish love it. Shrimp love it. It's good stuff. Freaky Fish Lady says, and durable too. Yeah. It comes pre-broken in little pieces. Amber says, I enter every time. All right. Let's see. Rob says, Growth Envy is high-protein food. Don't feed it every day or you might have molting issues once a week. Good to know. Thanks. Amber says, if I win, we get new couches. No new couches. Vibes is eating chili, fresh salad, and toast. Nice. Yes, congratulations, Nona. That's awesome. Yes, once you see your name, you're like, I thought it was going to be Amber, and I was going to have to do it again. Pimpin' Shrimp says, rigged. I thought you had won, and then it switched over to her. You get a brand new jar of shrimp food. Yes, definitely. You're welcome. I'm excited for you. Scotty says, I can't drive a car anyway. Hey, Grant, welcome to the show. Welcome to the stream. Rob says, snail love all the shrimp envy foods. Also feed it to my vampire crabs. Yes. My Spixie snails, that is their number one diet, is the complete envy. They have been going to town on it. And it's nice to have large snails in a tank because I know I can overfeed that tank, no issues, and they're going to eat it all. A poll for new couches. No, none of that. John says, you know, no couches means you're getting high-end couches. If you have terrible couches, your guests don't stay very long. It makes, like, don't buy nice couches and they're going to want to stay too long. You need a poll. Eduardo is who you need to talk to. Amber said, we were discussing new couches and Kyle shot me down so fast. Yes. It's Christmas. We're not getting couches. We're buying ourselves a 3D printer. We just bought new bikes. Like, we don't need couches. Grant, you're not helping. Wasn't that the stipulation Shelby told you? You had to get her new couches before you can set up more tanks, and so you went and bought her couches like the next day. Yeah, blame Amber. She's full of great ideas like that, Rob. All right, emoji bomb for Laura. Thank you so much, Laura, for the membership. You are amazing. You get a bunch of little cows for that. So the more members we get, the more emojis we get, and life is all about emojis. Yes, life is all about emojis. Oh, am I far in chat? I'm pretty far in chat. See, Grant jumps in here, and now I'm behind in chat. It's contagious, Grant. Good night, Tater. Thanks for joining. Thanks for all the gifted memberships. You're awesome. Laura says, had to add updated car. We just got a new leather couches. They are sweet. Congrats. That's awesome. Grant says, hey, Crypt Keeper. Rabbit says, I don't know why we're on couches, but found free ones like brand new off Craigslist, pet shampoo off and safe. There you go. That's awesome. So the stream ended about 4 minutes ago and the giveaway ended. So usually that means we're good to go off topic because most people are going to leave after the giveaway anyways. Yes, Jeff says, thanks for the stream. Time to support Papa Shrimp. Amber says, nothing. I'm going to delete that comment. Amber said nothing. Okay, so it is that time of the evening where we are going to, what is it, bomb Papa Shrimp or stream snipe Papa Shrimp. So we're going to go ahead and jump over to his stream. We're going to go ahead and send him a hashtag that says hashtag Poseidon's Pets. That way he knows that we are all from here, that we are all coming over to support him from the channel. So there's his link. Let's go over to Papa Shrimp's channel and support him. Go check it out and see how he's doing. But congratulations again, Sketty Nona. Feel free to send me that email or message me on Facebook. So that way I can get that out to you. But thank you guys so much for watching. I definitely appreciate it. And check in next week at the same time. It is, I believe, 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Like I said, we don't time change here in Arizona. I know it was 5 o'clock my time. So about an hour ago next week is when you want to jump in. So let's go ahead and jump over to him. But thank you guys so much for watching and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye. Come on.